Fortnite Chapter 5 is over, and if you go online, you see most people saying that this was a bad chapter, especially with Season 3, and it introduced so many mechanics. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. In my opinion, I would say like this is the best and the worst of Fortnite because it's introduced so many things that keep people playing, but introduced so many other things that keep people off the game. But yeah, in this video, I'll just be talking about Chapter 5 versus Chapter 4, saying which one is better, because everyone's been clowning on Chapter 4, but since this came out, people have started to give like Chapter 4 a second chance, and I want to see if it's really true what they've been saying. So yeah, I'm recording this on my new PC. I just got it the other day, and I built it with my brother. So yeah, get ready for some more high quality videos. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The seasons overall, in my opinion, were pretty good. I mean, you had Season 3s for both of them, and the Season 3s for both of them were pretty bad. Just for Chapter 4, I'd say I already talked about it a little bit in my first Fortnite Opinions video, where I talked about if Chapter 4 was really that bad, and I talked about Season 3, how this is basically one of the reasons why people hate Chapter 4 so much. I feel like if they never made a bad Season 3, then people would have liked this chapter way better. But yeah, I really didn't like Season 3 that much. It just felt like a mid-season to me, because you'd always get stuck in Storm, in the jungle POI, and the POIs were just boring and uninteresting, like just filled with mossy cobblestone or stuff. And yeah, that was basically it. And people that go into the jungle, it was super easy to kill them because you could just go on the top mountains and then have automatic advantage because you're higher than them. And if you were down there, I don't think you're making it out of that POI. But yeah, Chapter 5 Season 3 was just all levels of bad. Had the cars were super broken at the start, even with some of the patches and like nerfs, it still is really bad, and it was super hard to like enjoy that season, especially the summer event. The loot pool in both of the chapters were pretty good. I would say for Chapter 4, the loot pool was a little bit better because you had the exotics and the slurp juice was super broken, and Loot Island was a little bit better, dropping better loot. The Red Eye and the Thunder shotgun were two great weapons to start off this chapter. I think those are two really good guns. In Chapter 5, the Thunder SMG and the Scar, the new edition of the Scar they added, those were also really good starts to the season. So yeah, both of the loot pools are pretty good. Season 3 for both of these, or loot pool, was pretty mid. I mean, Chapter 4 Season 3 had the Mammoth pistol, which is my new favorite gun still to this day, because it's just insane, especially if you're really good at hitting sniper shots. But yeah, some of the bad things, I mean, the Flapjack rifle isn't exactly bad, but I just think the handling and like recoil of that is, I just don't like that gun. It's not my favorite gun. But Chapter 5 Season 3, the combat shotgun, the range on that thing was insane. But yeah, not a bad loot pool, but I'll say that Chapter 4's loot pool was just better. Both of the maps were okay. I mean, I was a bigger fan of the Chapter 4 map because it just had a better feel, and I liked the graphics more. With Chapter 5, they tried to make it all like realistic and Greek something, and I just hate that because like when you look at Fortnite, you think of it as a cartoony game. Like when the game first came out, people were calling it a Disney Battle Royale, a family-friendly Battle Royale or something. But if you add this, it makes it seem like any other game right now, like Call of Duty or something. And I just hope to God that in Chapter 6 they don't keep upscaling the quality or making it look like a super realistic game, because I still want the cartoony feel of it, but they're taking that away from us, slowly taking it away from us. So the chapter 4 map, it still had some good graphics, but like it just felt more cartoony and felt more like Fortnite, you know, when you looked at it and the movement and everything, it just felt way better than whatever they did to chapter 5. But I liked spots on the chapter 4 map like Anvil Square and, you know, Mega City. I love dropping Sloppy Shores. Chapter 5, Pleasant Plaza or Piazza is a great spot to drop. But I can't really say anything about Chapter 5. I'd say that Chapter 4 wins for this one. Most of the season launches were pretty good. For Chapter 4, it kind of like, when the Winterfest update came out, it didn't really make me feel like the whole Christmas mood. It didn't make me feel like it was actually Winterfest. It's just, yeah, a few skins and stuff, but I didn't really like it as much as I liked Chapter 5, because Chapter 5's launch was actually pretty good now that I think about it, because we had like all the new modes like Lego Fortnite and Rocket Racing Festival that got us in the mood. You know, before we hated on them, we actually played them a little bit and enjoyed them. The Battle Pass and Jam Tracks, so just like going in Battle Royale and just starting up a band. Yeah, that was actually pretty fun, and this is like a while now that I'm thinking about it, but I think that Chapter 5's start was like one of my favorite season launches ever. Yeah, I just think that Chapter 5's launch was a little bit better because it just got me into the Christmas mood with the presents and holiday boxy. The map was all, like half of it was snow before they updated that. So yeah, I think that Chapter 5 would win for this one. So after tallying up all of my responses, I'd have to say that Chapter 4 was better than Chapter 5, because Chapter 4 just had a better cartoony feel to it and was, I would say, the last chapter that kinda still felt like Fortnite. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all the recent support on my videos. I couldn't have gotten to where I am with a beautiful computer that I've saved up for and this amazing setup, and all of you guys just supporting me and being there for me. So yeah, I appreciate you guys so much, and if anyone's even watching to here, because I know most people's probably clicked off, if anyone's watching to this point, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys, and you know, you can just leave a comment if you're still watching, saying, just leave a comment with this timestamp. You can say anything. So yeah, thank you guys so much, but I'll see y'all in the next video.